Okay, I don't know if anyone's here, but we're gonna start, and let me just post that I started. So today preliminary commissions were posted. Sorry, I look a terrible mess. And I know we have a lot of new teammates. Some people don't even know what preliminary commissions means, but that's basically just a sneak peek at your paycheck. Oh, my hair. And sometimes it can vary a few dollars or whatever from your paycheck, your actual paycheck, which is about or on or about the 15th of each month. So sometimes we get paid a couple days early. And sometimes commissions post a little bit earlier or a little bit later. So let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay, so hold on, let me get back to you. Okay. So I know some of you had concerns too because you see the average income chart, and like for example, it says Ruby is $599 a month. Average of, if you read the fine print, it actually says something like this is based off of your ability, your sales and the effort that you put in. So $599 average for Ruby. Now, when I went Ruby, I think my first Ruby paycheck was close to 500 or right around 500, but I think that my group volume was around 6,000. So depending on what your volume is and what levels that's coming from, how many teammates you have, all of that, that's going to contribute. If you are at the bare minimum number of distributors, which is 5 teammates under you for Ruby, and they're filled at 400 volume each, your paycheck is not going to be $599. So also that income average is based off of, if you were to average 6 months of being at that rank, so 6 months worth of paychecks averaged out would be $599 average for the average Ruby distributor. So your first paycheck is probably not going to be that equivalent. And I think, like, I started May 31st. I didn't go Ruby until November. And I was signing teammates every month. So that's my cat at the door. She's so annoying. Let me let her in so she doesn't wake them up. Okay. All right. Okay. So, what was I saying? So I was signing teammates. Like my second month, I think I signed 3 or 4, and averaged between 3 and 4 teammates up until November when I went Ruby. So, and not all those people were working, but I was able to grow my volume pretty high. So I think I was around 6,000 group volume around December or something, and was still only averaging about $500, $540, $550. Kitty, get away. A month. So if you want to increase your paycheck, you need to grow your team, your distributors. I think I even had a paycheck before I went Ruby, or maybe actually I think I lost Ruby one month and got paid as executive. And it was still a $500 paycheck because I had I think about $100 in retail bonus. So if you're wondering why you didn't get the average income, that's probably because you are at the minimum requirement for that promotion, and you need to be able to grow your volume, and you need to do that by adding teammates. Now, the more teammates you add, the more likelihood of, finding teammates that see the vision, finding teammates that want to run with you, finding teammates that will, get their 400 volume a month. This 400 volume is not, I feel like people don't understand or they don't think about how important that is. Your paycheck is not going to grow if you're not getting 400 volume each month. Now, if you're getting 400 volume and say you don't have any teammates under you, or you have one or two, or you have three or four, your paycheck is not going to grow that substantially. It's all about growing your team and having people under you. I kind of like to tell people too, there's no magic to this. So it's very hard. You can't motivate people. They say you can't motivate, you can only inspire. So it's kind of more about having more teammates that are doing a little bit than having a lot of teammates doing a lot, because the reality is not everybody's going to hit diamond, in their first 2 months. So you need to be finding distributors. A lot of people have trouble getting distributors. I want to focus more on what I think attracts people to your business. And for me, I think it's all about appearance. And I know that sounds superficial, but you're not going to attract your distributors if you are posting blah pictures. You need to be representing yourself as a brand and posting pretty stuff. And I mean, this is 2015. People are pretty superficial, and first impressions mean a lot. The first look at something means a lot. So if your business is not enticing people, it's probably because they're not getting a good sense of you and your life and your family. All those things make the difference. People want to follow somebody that intrigues them. My Instagram personally, I find it's more personal than it works. And people tell me all the time, I love following your family. I love all your pictures, and your children are so adorable, whatever. I mean, more of my success has come from sharing my personal life. And then people they want to be a part of that. They want to have that for themselves. Don't look at my messy bedroom, but you need to post the great things in your life and make it a pretty picture. It has to be pretty. You don't always have to have perfect hair and makeup, but you're representing your business. So you don't want to be posting dull pictures. You don't want to be posting, half-eaten food. Anything that makes your life look like you're having a hard time, you don't want to be doing that. You don't have to be lying, but you need to be painting a good picture. So that means no negative posts too. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. And somebody's messaging me. I don't want you to get discouraged either. I think in the beginning, when your check is building, like I remember when I went from Ruby to Emerald, my paycheck didn't increase that much. And that depends on what your volume is. And your volume could be not much more than what it was when you were Ruby. And then you go Emerald and you're like, oh, I think I'm going to get the $1,100 a month average. Well, and it didn't increase a lot. That's just because of what your volume was. So there isn't a huge jump until you hit diamond. And once you hit diamond, that income bracket, they say that diamond is like a license to print money. It's totally true. So, don't be discouraged if you went executive or you went Ruby after executive and your paycheck wasn't a huge increase. It will happen. I promise you. I remember the first time I went My paycheck was 100, then it moved to 200, then it moved to 300, and $300 was amazing to me. I mean, I thought that was going to save our life. So this month, we had a huge pay raise. Um, and you guys can do this too. Like I'm so proud of so many of you, working your businesses, asking questions, being supportive of each other. When I started, I had no idea what I was doing. I did this in a year. I didn't have any real help with Instagram, but you have to just believe it's going to happen. Put your goals down and just push, 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 push. Um, you might be discouraged because you sign a distributor and they're not working. Sign another distributor. That person, you will find the right people. You just have to keep going, keep going, keep going, and don't give up. So if I could even express to you how much this business has changed our life, it's ridiculous. So many skeptical people have joined me, and I guess we can talk more about distributors later, but I just wanted you to know that your commissions, even if they went up $20 or went up $40 or $100 or $10, whatever it is, it will keep growing. But if you're staying at the same spot, it's because you need to grow your teammates. The steps to success are really the only thing you need. I followed that every single month. 3 to 4 distributors a month. Some months I got more, and I got them all from Instagram. I'm a shy person. I'm introverted. I just followed the rules. I posted 8 to 12 times a day. I posted, how it was changing my life. A lot of people say, well, what do I say about how it's changing my life if it's not changing my life already? You have to believe it's changing your life, and you have to post about your goals and how how you want it to change your life. You can't be posting about how broke you are. You can post about how you're so excited for the struggle to be lifted, and that you've made so many great friends already, and you just have to make it seem glorious, and believe that it's going to be. But that's half of it. So steps to success, if you're not doing those, if you get those done one time in 4 months, your paycheck's not going to build. You need to be pushing as hard as you can push, giving yourself no excuses, and doing those steps each month, because in doing those steps, you will find a runner. You may find a lot of people that give up. I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of people not even try, give up, ignore me, block, unfriend me, give excuses. I've been through every frustration that you can imagine. I've wanted to quit so many times. I've cried, I've yelled, I've sworn. There are times I thought it was never going to grow, and it did. And but it won't grow unless you get those 3 or 4 distributors, or 2 distributors if you're having a bad month, whatever it is. Do those steps, and in doing that, you will find a runner. It only takes one person to change your business, and they will find a runner, and then that person will sign distributors, and they will find a runner. Maybe it takes a while, but it's so worth it. So I guess that's it. It's kind of rambly, but I just wanted to let you know that your paychecks are a reflection of, your volume and what level that is on. Keeps getting dark. And know that even people that have gone diamond or double diamond or ambassador started where you started. You aren't any different than anybody else. So you can do this. And if you need, personal tips, if you're frustrated, if you want me to give you wording. Like I've done that multiple times today for people that were talking to customers. If you just want me to help you with wording, like what do I say to this person? I've posted that on the team page before, but if you need that, message me. I will tell you what to say. I have painstakingly trial and error figured out things that seem to work. So if you need help with your wording, message me, feel free. And I will help you. I want to help you guys. I want to help as many of you as possible. Don't sit there and be quiet. Reach out to somebody. And if you need a plan for growing your business this month, let's talk and figure it out. If you want me to look at your Instagram, whatever it is, I'm here. And there are so many great people on this page, on our team page, that can help you too. I don't know if somebody's talking to me. But anyway, you guys have what it takes. And I went from nothing, like we had no money, to this ridiculous amount of income that I want this for all of you. I want you to feel that freedom and that payoff, and let's do it. So message me, message your upline in between me, make a plan, and let's get your paycheck growing next month. Even if it grows $40, it's gonna grow. So let's do it. I know you guys can. And comment if you have any questions, and I will answer those too. Bye.